Today I had an encounter with a homeless man that was filled with more love than I've felt in a while. Um, I was taking boxes out to the garbage behind my daughter's bar, and it's in a downtown area, so um, every time anybody goes out to the back, you want to go in pairs. But I never feel scared. Um, there's cameras and everything, and it's daytime, so I went out there by myself, and there was a man rummaging through the garbage, through the big dumpster, and he was actually organizing the trash, I noticed. And I didn't feel intimidated by him at all, and I just walked past him and I said hello, and he said hello to me, and I went to the recycling bin and I started putting in the boxes that I broke down, and it was very full. And he looked over at what I was doing and he said, "Yeah, the bin's really full." And I he showed me how he tried to organize it so that more stuff could fit in there. And I was just kind of taken back at how um, he was very disheveled and dirty, and his teeth were missing, and but his voice was so clear, and he was so conscious and conscientious, and I felt very safe talking to him, and I we were just started talking about the trash, and I asked him if he knew when the trash pickup days were, and he goes, "Yeah, they happen on Mondays." And we noticed we were just talking about the trash and why it wasn't picked up yet, and it was a holiday. We're like, "Oh, it's a holiday." And there was some carts, like push carts, um, really nice ones they were sitting right by the dumpster. There was three of them, and he asked me about them. He goes, "Oh, do you know about these carts? If they're trash?" And I thought, yeah, they probably are. They're right by the dumpster, and maybe the people who owned them didn't put them in the dumpster because they thought someone else could use them because they looked like they worked just fine. He goes, "Well, I'm going to take two," and um, I said, "I will take one as well." My daughter actually just said she needed one for the business. And so we were going over them, looking at them, and we noticed that some had different features. There was one that had a little pouch you could put stuff in, and I said, "Oh, you should take this one. You can put more stuff in it." He goes, "Yeah, I'll take that one." And then we noticed that one was better than the other one, and he offered the best one to me. And I just such a kind soul. So I said, "No, no, no. Obviously, you keep the best one," because I knew he was going to use it. He was going to use the heck out of that cart. And he was taking the other one probably for a friend or something. And so I took the one and I was taking it in, and my daughter saw it. And I said, "Look, hun, look there. We got a cart. You just said you wanted one." And it's cool. That's also a cool story because my daughter and I have this thing where we just say, you say something and then like the universe just provides, because here was a free cart and she needed it. She goes, "Oh, did you offer him a soda?" I said, "Oh, yeah, let me offer him because, hey, do you want a Coke?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'll take a drink." So I went inside and I grabbed him a couple drinks and some ice, and I brought it out, and he said, "Oh, thank you." And I said, "Oh, sorry, I don't have any food. We're just a bar." He goes, "Yeah, I don't drink." And I said, "Oh, that's good. Me neither. We don't drink." Oh, but I went inside and I just felt so touched by his humility and his kindness, and like he's just a regular person, and that it was one of the nicest conversations that I've had with a stranger. And I don't have a ton of money right now, but I just grabbed a 20 and I went back out and I said, "Here's money for food." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I was so sure, and I wish I could do more, but yeah, human connection and kindness is what makes this life worth living. It was a really awesome experience. just wanted to share that. Thanks for listening.